see some trends in the world of cosmetics or aesthetics that are currently going on?
Well, definitely since COVID, it's stayed steadily going up.
Yeah.
Initially, they called it the Zoom boom, which is people seeing themselves more on camera, and then seeing kind of like their flaw, and then wanting to change things, right? But for sure, social media has changed that too as well. So and then so there's more people wanting to come in for cosmetic surgery. And then there's the acceptability of it. It's basically become I went from people almost never wanting to give their before and afters, like to give permission for us to show it, to people literally asking me if I'm gonna post them or I'm gonna tag them on their posts because they want to be
They want the clout though.
they want to be on the Visage page. They want to be they want to be featured because it's like a badge of honor. It's like like, oh yeah, I got my rhinoplasty at Visage, like, and it's like having like a Gucci purse, or like,
It does look like you walk in this building, it looks like it looks like it does look a Gucci store, the gold accents, the giant chandelier, like it looks good.
So like that, the whole culture around it has changed because it's become so acceptable, right? In men, not so much, except for hair transplants, which has been like booming through. Yeah. I just had mine 3 weeks ago. So that's why my hair is all shaved.
Talk about that, like for on the men's side, like ourselves. What do you see in terms of like a lot of it's able to be done here, right? And then there's the boom in Turkey as well, and things going on there. Like
Turkey is huge. I mean, I've been to Turkey now twice. No, once. I'm going actually again in September. Well, I've been twice, but only once for surgery.
Okay.
To visit surgeons there. They have like amazing surgeons there. But the thing that people don't realize is that so the surgeons that I'm going to visit, because like they're phenomenal surgeons, like they're charging more than me for rhinoplasty. Like these guys they're charging like 15 to 20,000 euros for rhinoplasty. So it's not cheap. So that there are really cheap surgeons in Turkey, but you're getting what you're paying for. You're going to the top guys. You're paying. Like it's not that those days are over.
Okay.
Because now they realize like they're famous. Like the people want to come to see them and they will pay. And so they're not charging cheap rates, right? And the same hair transplant, a little bit different, but and that's part of the reason why, like, even for us for hair transplant, we actually look at like the top clinics in Turkey, and then we work back from there, and we're like, okay, so now like let's calculate flight, hotel, time, all that kind of stuff, and we actually price our transplant to like be reasonably close to that, because from that perspective, there's less artistry in hair transplant. It's like once you get really good at it, then the playing field is pretty kind of level, right? And there's lots of clinics in Turkey that are really good at it, right? So our value proposition is, look, we're amazing at hair transplant. We're great. We have all the best technology. We'll give you great results, but you still have to compete in price. Okay? When it comes to like facelift or rhinoplasty, I don't have to compete on price because I could compete on results. So like, it's $30,000 for a facelift. Well, I mean, if you look at my results, I'd never have people that complain about it. And honestly, the people that come see me, they're not blinking an eye at that cost. Partly they know that they could go to the States and pay $100,000 to $70,000 for a similar result, right? But you're coming for the artist. You're coming for the result. Hair transplant a little different. It's more of a commodity, so you have to be price sensitive on that. And that's like if our pricing is very like competitive from that perspective. Yeah.